Hi guys. So today it's Tuesday and everything, guys. Tuesday's always hard on me, guys. Always really hard. So anyway, guys, I'm watching Monday Night Raw last night and everything. It was in London, by the way. So that Danhausen guy comes out and he's like, I might need a new job and everything. And then he's all like, hey, I heard there's an opening at 10 Downing Street. And then the whole crowd erupted and they started chanting Prime Minister, Prime Minister. Because if you don't know where, guys, that UK or London, they've been having a lot of trouble. I guess they've had 10 prime ministers in 7 years, something like that and everything. So I don't know, must just be a really hard job and everything. But they probably should just go back to having the king be the ruler and everything, because I don't know, it seems like it's better doing that and every time, but who really knows? Who really knows? They still support that monarchy, so it's still really interesting how they have a whole monarchy, but they got a prime minister, so I don't know. Anyway, that's just really interesting to me. I found some gum, guys. Look at this. So I'm looking through the markdowns, and they got this gum called Millie's Ways, I think. Anyway, it says it's a peppermint and spearmint, you see? But guys, it says new plastic-free gum. And I'm like, wait a second, does gum have plastic in it? So that's just really interesting to me. Because when a company puts blah 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 free, and I'm like, wait a second, has there always been plastic in this? Guys, did you know that Jello has bones in it and everything? And it's I think they just call it collagen, but it's and then you get some other Jello that says now vegan or whatever, and I'm like, wait a second. And everything. So it's just really interesting. Anyway, it was only $1.98. So, I picked it up. It says plastic free, sugar free, aspartame free. Anyway, I'll probably do a feature review about it and everything. But yeah. So anyway, guys, today's review is about that Mocha Little Debbie. So check that out if you like. And who knows what we got going on the rest of the day. It's just gonna be a long day. I'm already at 6.5 hours, guys. I know. And then I gotta pick up a walker. So I gotta pick up one of them, those sit-stand walkers, because mom's, she ain't doing so good and everything with the whole stuff that she got going on and everything. But anyway, guys, see all you, when we get done with work. Hi guys. Tell you what, guys, today it was a long day. 12-hour day and everything. I spent so much time at the first spot. I had 2 more spots to go, and the sales guy was all like, hey buddy, how you doing? And I was like, man, got me doing way too much stuff here and everything. And he goes, yeah, well, they're never gonna hire another person, so I guess you just gotta deal with it and everything. And I was like, darn, sweating bullets here and everything. And he's like, hey man, I'll pick up that grocery outlet spot for you though. I'll do that tomorrow. That'll help you out and everything. And I was like, yeah, that'll help me out. So that helps me out and everything. And just another day, summertime, busier than ever. But hey, you guys, you always gotta look on the bright side of things, because you be making that overtime money, and then you can be saving it away, putting in some index funds, or buying yourself something new and everything. Maybe you want to get yourself something shiny, or just put it away in the S&P 500, that VOO stock and everything, and whatnot, what have you. But who really knows, guys? Who really knows? I never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, you see what we got though? We got a what's it called? A sit stand walker, for my moms and everything, because moms, boy, she ain't doing well and everything. So now we got her a sit stand walker. So hopefully that'll be all right. It looks like it's pretty nice. It got brakes and everything. Take a look. So it has a little basket and everything where you can keep your stuff, and then it got brakes and everything. So yeah, this should be really nice. She's gonna be the talk of the living room. I was gonna say talk of the town, but she ain't going nowhere. So she'll be the talk of the living room. Anyway, thanks for watching, and keep spreading the good vibes on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see all you in the next one. Marty out. Burp.